There's an animal up there. I think it's a groundhog. Yeah, it's hard to see the screen in the sun. Oh, what hyper? What Yings? He's still watching me. He's there, but I can't focus on him. Why are we the only ones walking up here to Mount Rushmore? Bright sun, cool breeze. Florida plate. I try to remember the where they're from, because when I'm sitting in the free speech area, exercising my free speech, the First Amendment area, many times people will walk by and wave like I can, like I recognize them, but I can't see them in the car. So I call out the plate state, South Dakota. Horton is hiring. Florida, another Florida. Nebraska, South Dakota. Yeah, we're all going to Mount Rushmore. To test out the First Amendment area. Right there. A couple of years ago, that's how they treated me. This ranger with her lesbian lover lawyer friend and her middle finger. They put snow over that plaque, told me to speak English, and took the signs away that tells their policy about the free speech area, that says they have nothing to do with the free speech area. And well, obviously they do. Told me to speak English. Every time which state is that? That's blue and white, I don't know. Every time the Rangers came by, and they take an oath to protect the Constitution, protect free speech. So I would speak Chinese and record them. So the one that told me to speak English, which state is that from? Nebraska. Another Nebraska. So the one that told me to speak English, a group of Chinese people were behind him. I don't think he was leading a tour. It just happened that way. So they said, "Nita Mauza Henka Ai," which means your hat is very cute. Utah. And the Chinese people laughed. And the ranger was looking around. Why are they laughing at me? I said, "Yeah, we're laughing at you." Let's see where this. Oh yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So yeah. Then I say, "Oh, I remember you," which of course I didn't. And so then I'd guess all the plates that I saw. Nebraska, Utah, Florida. Then we talk a little bit about the state. And I try to remember the capital of the state. And the most interesting thing there is in Mount Rushmore. You want to see Mount Rushmore? You can see anything you want on the interweb, but they never advertise the First Amendment area. And I think that's probably the way of all national parks, national memorials. They have First Amendment areas, but they don't tell anybody. The first time I went there, I see the First Amendment area, I thought, well, with all the important people, with all the important things to say, how come I'm the only one that's saying it? Probably because I'm the only one with the chutzpah to do it all by myself. Anybody else that wants to practice their free speech, oh, they have to be in a group. Texas! So what have we seen so far? Texas, Utah, Nebraska, a couple of Floridas, a couple of blue and white plates that I couldn't see the state. Okay. Push the pause button and don't touch the screen. Colorado. Why did they slow down? Nobody else slowed down. Didn't look like the kind of people I'd want to get in the car with. Heck. Illinois. Colorado. Heck, I wouldn't get in a car with anyone that would pick somebody like me up. That's a joke. Iowa. What's he stopping for? I'll have to speak Mandarin or Hebrew. Oh, he's turning around. Oh, I got a live one.早上好，早上好。对不起，我的英文挺了不起的。美国的最高法律是什么？宪法。宪法。Ah! My foot! Asshole. English. Screw you. Come on, Iowa. Come on, Brainiac. Tell me to speak English, you piece of crap. Saskatchewan, Canada. Colorado. He's slowly moving. There's Bob. Hi, Bob. That's Bob from the state of Bob. Come on. I have a First Amendment area to get to. You dope. Why did you turn around? HCP 070. They took a picture of me. I didn't give them permission to record me. Vad hypa? What Ings. Wisconsin, the cheeseheads. Too far away. Is that the guy? Iowa? To get on the other side to see those plates. Where the Yingzi? Pennsylvania. Yeah. So when I was in Helena, Montana at the Capitol, I recorded 3 state employees walking. How do I know they were state employees? They had IDs hanging on their necks. Women. A few minutes later, 2 state police show up and accuse me of sticking the camera up their dresses. I gave my phone and the recording. What's this? Virginia is for lovers. It's like Arizona. Yeah, so I gave my phone to the 2 state police. I don't know what that one was. They said, these 3 women? Yeah, look at those 3 women. You should have seen the look on their faces. When they found out the 3 little liars, and I did not do anything immoral or unethical. Yeah, I know I pronounce unethical by saying unethical. So sue me. And now when I go back to the Capitol, everyone's very polite. I made a video where I speak Chinese to all the people coming back from lunch. Dajahao, Dajahao, that means hello big family. It becomes an interesting man. And the guy at the very one leading his gaggle of soap opera hens, I like that term, somebody used that, the clown. Smiley face. Look at all those stickers. Come on and stop. I want to record your stickers. So I said to the guy at the end of the line, the end of the parade, about his black cowboy hat. Neat amounts of henka eye. I told him, that's Chinese for your hat is very cute. He laughed. Yeah. They had a change of attitude after they dealt with me. Because I exercise my free speech. Capiche? 对不起，我的英文挺了不起的。Little do they know that I have a salubrious English vocabulary, chock full of syllogism, metaphor, hyperbole, and idiom. I might even throw in a dangling participle. I don't even know what those things are. I just say big words to make myself look smart or sound smart. Mount Rushmore, 1 mile. Okay, parking fees. Standard $10 for the car. And senior is $5. That means over the age of 62, which I was at a long time ago. But they never check. So you go in there with your car full of, the Brady Bunch goes in there with the car full of smelly kids with their hats on backwards. Just say you're over 62, they're not going to check. Texas! Why am I the only one doing this? Oh yeah, so at Helena, Montana, that gave me the idea to always carry an extra phone to record the police watching my videos and the look on their faces when they catch the liars. Oh, what a tangle web we weave when first we practice to deceive. And the funny thing is about Montana, right there on the Capitol lawn, they have a monument to the 10 commandments, and the 8th commandment is, do not bear false witness. And those employees, those 3 little liars with their pants on fire, see the Ten Commandments every day. Oh, but I guess it doesn't apply to them. Oh, yes, it does.我的影子，我的朋友。South Dakota? See that? English has accents too. I could say South Dakota. Or I could say South Dakota? See, the tone turns it into a question. South Dakota. Come on, U.S. Park Ranger, let's have a talk. Let's have a conversation. What's the matter, you afraid? I think that's Minnesota. Blue on the top and white. There's another one, Minnesota. Yeah, I'm right. Blue on the top, white on the bottom, and black letters. So what have we seen so far? A couple of Nebraskas, a couple of Floridas, and Iowa, who had to turn around and told me to speak English. I'm sure we've seen other plates. Colorado. Minnesota, Iowa. What a young z, whoa. Is this the park ranger? Come on. How Joe Bujen? How Joe Bujen? Long time no see. I saw you yesterday. South Dakota. They wave to me like they remember me. Would they really want me to walk on this side? There's a steep hill here. I could twist an ankle, a leg, fall down, hit my head on these rocks, and I'll lay in the ditch, and the vultures and the wolves and the coyotes and the bears will eat me. Oh, that's what the last time I did this walk, two vehicles of Hutterites stopped. They wanted to know if I've seen a bear. But I'm sorry I didn't answer that question because I was speaking Hebrew and Mandarin. Bear is Sion. Mountain lion would be some kind of Mao, cat. Wolves, dogs go. Okay. Yeah, and the vultures would eat me. So, yeah, I've never seen a bear around here, but there are reports in the wintertime about mountain lions. Especially a couple of winters ago, it was really cold. Super cold temperatures and 4 feet of snow. and a lot of the deers died. Like half the population of deer died, which probably made the mountain lions very happy, fat and happy. What are Yingza? South Dakota. South Dakota? South Dakota. Yeah, you betcha. That's North Dakota and Minnesota. That's more what they say up there. Yeah, you betcha. Come on. Somebody please stop and talk with me. Is anybody? No plate in the front? I couldn't see the plate here. Oh, maybe this guy's gonna stop. I think there's a turnoff here to take pictures. I usually don't record innocent bystanders, people just doing their own thing. I like recording the police, law enforcement, and scofflaws. And all government employees, anyone with a gun. Indiana. So what have we seen so far? Indiana, Illinois, Colorado, Nebraska, a lot of Nebraskas. Oh, what else have I seen? South Dakota, Florida, a couple of Floridas. I couldn't see what that was. Oh my God. It's still going uphill. Yeah, I'm walking out here. If I twist my ankle and fall down there, the mountain lions will eat me. Virginia again, that's right. I've seen another Virginia. Virginia is for lovers. Oh, I can see George. And Hamilton and Teddy Roosevelt. And our favorite president, Abraham Lincoln. Another Virginia. He's not stopping. He's just driving away. He teased me. That's the way the Virginia people are. Oh, we'll stop. And if we don't like the looks of you, we'll drive away. But I'll tell you, if my hat blew off, oh, they'd help me get my hat. America's full of phonies. Get any closer? Illinois. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk over there and fall down there. The bears, the vultures, wildcats, gophers. He picked me apart in seconds. The helicopters are not allowed to fly over Mount Rushmore anymore. I'm going to get on the other side now. I wasn't going to take any chances with that one. Minnesota. A lot of Minnesotas, Virginias, Iowa, Nebraska. Wyoming, the suicide capital of America. That's what the Daily Mail calls Wyoming, the suicide capital of America. I believe it too. They're crazy. That's where 3 police searched my car because someone said there was a crying baby in my car. They searched my car without my permission, without anyone's permission. Sergeant Weingart, Officer Nassan, and the third one who kept his hand over his name. This is the turnoff where I thought the Virginia car might stop. Why did they slow down? Why did they let me get close and then they took off? America is a bunch of phonies. Okay, here we go. How Jobu Jen? Ranger danger. I wonder if they even have any jurisdiction on this road. I know the state police do. And the sheriffs do. There's a story in the Daily Mail about, I think it was in either Utah or Nevada, where park rangers are stopping people for traffic violations on roads where it's very questionable if park rangers have any jurisdiction. And why am I interested? I don't know if I told this story yet. So last year, April 10, I was walking in this area. I wasn't even recording anybody. Just minding my own business, and Rangers Leslie Hansen and Cody stopped me with all this nonsense. You could tell that Cody wasn't into this. He made motions like he wanted to get away. He said, Ranger Hansen said, "Oh, we saw a badge. We thought you needed help." Doesn't make any sense. I have a phone in each hand. I can call 911, 811, any kind of help I want. And the funny thing is, I think it's on my Sandy Moonstone channel. Rangers Hanson and Cody. And my hat blew off and my finger must have touched the stop button. So the video doesn't make much sense. But in one channel I get 7,700 views, and the other channel I get 13,000 views. Mostly I think because law enforcement watches my videos whenever they see a picture of a law enforcement person, they pay attention to it. North Dakota. Is this a Ranger again? No. Oh, somebody stopped down there. Oh yeah, so Ranger Hanson, I said, yeah, I'd like some help. Give me a ride up to Mount Rushmore. He said, you know, if you get in the truck, we'll have to frisk you first. I said, okay, I'll walk. Go up to Mount Rushmore, do my thing. Now I'm walking back this way, and right about here, I see this Ranger. I see that Ranger. She pulls over a vehicle and her truck has all the lights on and the sirens going, and the driver gets out and gets right into her truck. He didn't have to be frisked. So when Ranger Hanson and Cody show up, I said, well, he didn't have to get frisked. And Hanson says to me, well, she felt safe with them. Iowa. Yeah. I was talking with the passenger of the truck that get pulled over. I go, and I was wearing this hat. Right? I was wearing this hat. He says to me, I know you can speak Hebrew. How do you know I can speak Hebrew? And they had a heavy accent. I knew they weren't terrorists. But how did the Ranger know? Maybe they could have been terrorists. What, I look more scary than a terrorist? Maybe I do. So I don't much like the hypocrisy of the Rangers. And they don't even know what the First Amendment area is. Minnesota! North Dakota! North Dakota! I wonder if they know each other. Oh yeah, I got another video coming up. I was in St. Regis, Montana. It's near the Canada border and Idaho. So I see this Customs and Border Patrol. It looks like that, a white truck with green letters, Custom and Border Patrol. Oh, very impressive. Turn my camera on, walk towards the truck. The windows slide up, and it goes away from me, drives away, and I run after it. This Chinese guy comes over and says, he'll buy me anything I want. Lunch, drinks. He said, did I want to ask those law enforcement people anything? I said, yeah. I tell him, law enforcement never knows that. I said, what language am I speaking now? He says French. Even the Chinese people have dry humor. So we got to talking. He said, he graduated the University of Montana. I said the day before I was over in Moscow, Idaho, because I wanted to see where those 4 students were murdered at the University of Idaho. And the guy was about 25 to 30 years old. He said he never heard about that. He doesn't know anything about that. Well, that's kind of strange. There's Bob again. Hey, Bob! That's Bob. And throughout the conversation, he kept asking me, do you like illegal immigrants? And I finally got the feeling that maybe this Chinese guy maybe he's smuggling Chinese illegal immigrants from Canada. He says, yeah, maybe the gangs are from Fujian. I said, go back to North Dakota. Yeah, you betcha. Chubby. Montana. Looks like Missouri. I don't know where that's from. So, that's a Fujian. That's where China builds its nuclear submarines. I swear. Sometimes I think I'm the only guy in America that knows everything about everything. So I asked him if he heard about the submarine that crashed into Maine. And the Russian submarine that crashed into Maine. And the Russians wanted everybody to get out of the village, so they got their best English speaker, who sounds like a real American. Illinois, land of Lincoln, to announce over the PA public announcement system. So he says, emergency, emergency. Everyone together from a village. Oh, he sounded like a real American. California. Utah. So what have we seen so far? A couple of Virginias, a couple of Nebraskas, a couple of Utahs, a couple of A lot of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, a couple of Minnesotas. There's a helicopter way over there. They're not allowed to come over to go over Mount Rushmore anymore. South Dakota, no parking, no stopping, no standing. No standing, I better not stand here. That means in vehicle, colloquialistic vehicle vernacular, don't stop your vehicle and sit in there in the vehicle even if the engine is running. Not even allowed to do that. That's called standing. I hope I can recognize that guy from Iowa with the black hair and a wife. I want to speak Chinese to them. Colorado, a couple of Colorados. Don't forget that. The Mile High State. That's where they like to smoke marijuana. And the airport is a mile above sea level. Okay. Well, my favorite, my hero that I saw in Boston once, a street performer, a magician street performer. He was really good. He had 3 hats. He's moved them around, nothing under them, and then he'd pick up one and there's a cantaloupe under one of them. How did it get there? He was really good. And then, so that was impressive, but what impressed me even more was he was so good, he had a huge audience. Right? He'd single out a man and a woman, maybe about 30 years old, very healthy, athletic, intelligent looking, smart, cosmopolitan people. And he'd insult the wife in front of the guy, and the guy's face would get all red. It was so funny. So I have to do that in the free speech area. What a yings. No smoking, no pets. Pet exercise area, train service animals only beyond this point. Yeah. No dogs beyond this point. They're making it pretty clear. Notice, no pets beyond this point. Isn't that right, Yingtse? First Amendment area. Huddle rights for president. This is the First Amendment area. It gives us free speech and free religion.
Oh, okay. How about that? Uh-huh.
And this court decision says that we can use cameras for free speech.
Yes, okay. Well, that works.
So the huddle rights, right?
Hello.
Service does that flea bag provide to you?
What?
What kind of service does that flea bag provide to you? Does it tickle your uvula?
Him?
Does it tickle your uvula?
He's my cardiac baby.
Bing chi lin hen ha chu. Nita mo tsa hen ka ai. Ni naman sa hen ka ay. What is it? I'm speaking Chinese.
What?
I'm speaking Chinese to the ranger. Because this is a First Amendment area. First Amendment. That means we got freedom of speech and freedom of religion. And the First Amendment wasn't created to protect polite speech. It was created to protect rude, crude speech. They only graduated the College of Hard Knocks in Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh yeah, more information. Subject to national Park Service regulations. This area has been designated for First Amendment activities. Such activities are neither sponsored nor endorsed by the National Park Service. Ooh, what a yingza. First Amendment area. What kind of service does that fat mutt provide to you? Huh? Does it tickle your uvula? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Is that your IQ? Are you showing me your IQ? You have an IQ of 1? Yeah, keep moving. This is the First Amendment area. I can say anything I want. Oh, another one. Is that for your buddy? Is that your husband? Are you two married or are you two just living in sin? Yeah, what's the decibel rate for this area? Free speech right here. Get your free speech. Doesn't cost anything. Ribbon run buchheit ja schon. Ribbon run buchheit ja schon. Ribbon run buchheit ja schon. Right there. Ribbon run buchheit ja schon. This is the free speech area. First Amendment area. First Amendment of the Constitution is of freedom of speech, freedom of religion. That's the court decision that says we can use cameras. First Amendment area. Liangagangan. Ruben ran buchweit ja schon. Ruben ran buchweit ja schon. Niet eenmaal te henke ai.
Yes, so when I came back for my weekend this time, there was, I think it was 50.
Say Jen.
And, yeah, that's what I was trying to track. It's different. We looked at a lot of people that are like looking like 8
Hey, maybe they're following the regulations here. That's what these signs say. They have nothing to do with free speech. They won't protect my free speech. They'll let people fight me and spit on me. Oh, Mr. Ranger. I hear the chopper, but they don't allow helicopters to come over here. Cameras can be used as long as you have a message and an audience. Vermont! No parking, no standing, no stopping, no standing, anytime. Capiche? What a yingza. It's making popping noises. Okay, here we go.